Okay, I welcome you to Module 5 of this amazing training on logistics and delivery service business. It's been a whole new journey all the way, and I believe that you have been getting value all through. Okay, finally, we are trying to wrap up this training, after which I'm going to give you a special offer. This is the final module. After this module, I'm going to introduce you to a special offer of something that I believe is going to really revolutionize your experience and your results when you get to launch into this business. Okay, but before then, let's just delve into what we have. Okay, what you are actually operating as in the logistic business as somebody that is having zero capital, because the idea of what I'm taking you through in this course is how to launch a successful logistics and delivery service business even without owning your own vehicle or dispatch bike. So what you do basically is to source for clients, get the jobs, and outsource it to riders or logistics companies that fulfill those orders or complete those deliveries, and then you pay them off after you have taken your own profit from it. So, but then it's not as straightforward as this. You need some precautions on how there are ways on how to get this and platforms where you get this. So number one, write out these following platforms where you could source for riders. You could source on InDrive. You could source on GoCarda. You could source on Bolt. You could source on GoFarNet. You could source on Area Connect. You could source on Facebook groups. Do you understand? You could source on Facebook groups. You could source also on VisCorner. You could source on Facebook groups. You just go on Facebook and search dispatch riders or whatever logistics firms. They will bring out different groups or people that already have a page on so or profile on Facebook, and then it's what you simply do is probably you contact them via their DM, or if you see their banner and then you find their phone numbers, you could put a call through across to them or message them via WhatsApp or any other means that they provided that you could use to reach them. So these are platforms that you could find prospective dispatch riders and logistic partners that you could work with. Do you understand? So depending on the scope and then the what you want to offer your service, if you are just focused on door-to-door deliveries and then possibly just intrastate deliveries, you are focused on riders that uses dispatch bikes. But if you are looking at haulage and you are looking at moving services and you are looking at doing large volume, do you understand, of movement, so you also need people that have cars, people that have buses, people that have trucks, do you understand, and all those things. So and then you also need a reputable place or venue that you could use as your office, because some of your prospective clients may be skeptical about you based on the fact that the value of what they are giving you to go and deliver. They want a kind of security or safety on their own part, so that if anything happens on the way, so they could be able to maybe track you down and know how to, you understand, go about retrieving their items as the case may be. So they need a like an office address, if you understand what I mean. So these three things, you will need partners. You need a partner for rider, you need a partner for office, you need a partner for driver, and all those kind of things. So for riders, I told you, even for driver, you can also get it from that those platforms I listed, which is not limited to those ones. You can always explore other options. For office, you just need to find some people that are also that might be into e-commerce or something different, because if you go into, say you want to partner with, as in use the office or people that might be doing the same business that you are doing, they somehow, depending on how you present yourself, they might feel like you are a competition instead of viewing you as a collaborator. So what me I do personally, I have a school that is an aviation school, but then I working with them, I partner with them with reference to logistics service. So because they offer training on cargo logistics, so what we agreed is that okay, I have this logistic business. We are going to provide it as a platform for your students to have first-hand experience of what they are being taught in the class. Do you understand? And then we are also going to be offering free trainings. Do you understand, on logistic services to your students? Do you understand? You don't have to hire any other lecturer to do that. So this could be a very favorable partnership, and then they are willing to offer a space for you there. Do you understand? Or probably they'll give you a space to put your banner and also to include your logistic services in what they do. So you just have to find a balance or a striking chord where you and them, your interest intersect or aligns, and then you could use their office. I have over like 4 5 offices that I operate, which I don't own. But anytime I need or a client needs to see me in an office environment, I could use any of all those offices, and then everything goes smoothly well. So everything is wisdom, which is what you are getting on a platter of gold from this training. You don't really need to have a capital, so much money. That's why the Bible told you, it said that wisdom is the principal thing. In all you're getting, get wisdom. And anything that you want to, you must add understanding to it, which is what you are getting for free. Some people think that the reason why they are poor or why they are not scaling through in life is because they lack money or because they lack connection or any of all those things. But I'm primarily telling you that the least thing or the last thing you ever need to succeed in life is money. The first thing you need is wisdom. You need knowledge. You need access to light. And you should be willing to pay for light, which is what you are getting on a platter of gold. So we proceed. So tracking your packages is very important, that before you say you want to work with a delivery partner or a rider or whatever, that you want to give, because somebody is trusting you, your reputation or your brand name is at stake, because you are the one that they know that they gave this package to. So before you say you want to engage another person and outsource the job, you need to do your due diligence. You need to go and verify the location of your riders or whoever you are partnering with. You must find out where their office is or where they are operating from. Very importantly, you must have observed over the, will I call it, period, how many successful deliveries they have done so far. How do you do that? When you join a particular platform, for instance, GoFundMe or Lagos, there's one platform also, Lagos something riders platform. You observe a particular delivery person and how successful he has been. If you are checking on this corner for on InDrive, for instance, when you select a rider, you need to check his rating, his star. How many jobs has he done successfully so far? You see his rating. Those are the things that you look out for, that should guide your decision on how to choose or select a dispatch partner. And then you need to also like have an agreement with them and sign something with them with reference to maybe loss or damage or whatever. You need to understand their terms on how they operate. Do they have insurance covering them? What happens if something gets missing? The package your client gave you to give them gets missing on the way. What happens? And all those things. These are the things you need to look out for, and make sure that you have every of all these things sorted out and covering up your lapses, your own area, so that you don't fall victim of any of all these errors and then you get into trouble. So that's for that. For the tracking, which I just trying to explain to you. So when you know the offices, whatever happens, you'll be able to find and track them, the people that you gave the package to. If you are using something like Bolt or InDrive, immediately they pick up the package, it shows on the navigation, the map shows, and then you can easily see the movement of the rider and where he is at the time. And aside that, on the platform they have the documentations of every of the riders that are onboarded on that platform, and they have their verification mediums that you can rely on and leverage on. So even if anything happens, you can always report or reach out to InDrive or whatever platform like that, both, so that they could help you to provide the details of that particular rider so that you could find him. So managing partner relationship and operation. Okay, one of the ways to actually do this, you need to be friendly, you need to be cautious, you need to know how to negotiate. You understand? Help them understand that you want to use them as a consistent partner, that you are going to be giving them jobs more often. Do you understand? Things like that. And then always keep to your promise. But one of the things, especially when you are starting off with a new partner, make sure that they complete their job before you pay them any money. Very important. So until you are sure that the deliveries are completed, then before you make payment, and you must always vet them. You must always vet them. Do you understand? Today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, always vet them before you commit more responsibility to them. So you start off with little, little, little before you say you want to give them a bigger job or commitment. So that's that for managing operations with reference to your partners. Now we come up to your customers. So when you finish doing your advert or whatever, and then you get on a call and then you have been able to do a job for this your customer, what you need to have in mind is that you need repeated purchases, you need coming back customers, and you need these customers to also refer your brand and recommend your brand to other of their colleagues or family or friends, or this, so that you could expand and leverage on that. Advertising and marketing could be very expensive and costly. For instance, on Viscorner platform is a monthly billing of 15,000 naira for them to give you access to their platform to source clients, of which you need to be proactive to even be able to get any clients. So imagine you going through all those stress, do you understand? And you have to always pay and always pay. But if you are proactive, if you understand everything I want to take you through, just once that you get this client, you'll be able to hold them still to yourself. So number one, when you finish when you get a job, try to be fast, try to pick up as quickly as possible, even if it means you going to do it yourself. Listen, listen, listen. When you are trying to win a customer over for the first time, they don't know you. You are trying to convince them that you are capable, you are optimal, you are up to the task to fulfill, to meet up with your value proposition which you promised them. So even if it means you going out, you don't relax in your house or in the comfort of your home, especially if you are within the same vicinity of where the whole thing is going on. I've had to go out many times to pick up and do deliveries for clients myself, just to protect and preserve my reputation and then to make them satisfied. So you try to make sure that their jobs are picked up on time and are delivered. So is to wow them, is to surpass their expectation. Do you understand? They already have a usual ordinary understanding or expectation of how dispatch riders or people behave. Do you understand in this thing? But try to go the extra mile, try to surpass their expectation. That is how to, do you understand, to get and to keep this customer. Number two, sometimes you could reach out to a customer using Viscorner, for instance, as an example. You could get their, when you get on a call with them, they could tell you, oh, sorry, I actually put up that request, but then I got someone else already to do that service. You just say, okay, there's no problem, man. Please, for subsequent reasons, for subsequent times that you could have deliveries, please, you could also still reach out to us. Most of the time they will say fine, but then they will not always remember. So it's your responsibility to follow up on these prospective clients by saving their contact and finding a way to have them save your own contact. Maybe you just tell them that you are going to be giving them updates about your free. You usually have free delivery once in a week, or you have free deliveries 3 times in a week. Do you understand? Something like a special offer. Then tell them that they need to save your number so that they can be seeing the update on your WhatsApp status or something like that. Then every morning or once in 2 days or 3 days, you check up on your customers. Do you understand? You tell them, hello, good morning, sir. It's a beautiful Monday. Your week is going to blossom. Do you understand? And don't forget that Solution Virtues Logistics is still here to take on your deliveries for the week, and we'll be glad, you understand, to help you to smash your sales goals for the week. Do you understand? Something like that. You keep sending them these messages to make you be top of their minds, so you engage with your customers via messaging, via WhatsApp. Do you understand? Have putting updates on your WhatsApp status for them to view. That will put your how do I put it, at the top of their mind, so that whenever they have a delivery request, even though you were not able to get them the first time, this time around you will be in their mind and they will just reach out to you. Finally, always appreciate your customers, no matter how little it is. Tell them how much you are lucky to have them. Do you understand? How much they mean to your business and how much you want to retain them. Go out of your way sometimes. I know how many times I've had to do free delivery services or reduce pricing. This time that I'm doing this training for you, I used to charge my clients for Ogun State delivery, some deliveries, say 7 or 8 thousand, and that was like 2 months ago. But now the price of fuel really skyrocketed. But my client has been complaining of the fact that the ads that he's running to get his customers that we do those deliveries for are really increasing, as in Facebook ads, and he's spending so much and he's not realizing so much profit, or sometimes he's even in a loss. So I really understand that he's not alone in this. We are here to work with him. We are not here to rip him off. We are not here to just, you understand, take our own profit and then just go away. We want to see that him too grows, because without his success or his progress, we can't succeed. So I went to the extent of reducing price of what I used to charge 8,000 to 6,000. You can imagine. What I'm supposed to do ordinarily is that, because most logistic companies, they increase the price of their services because of the increase in fuel price. What I was supposed to do is that instead of increasing the prices just like all other logistic companies, I was supposed to maintain the same price since fuel price have increased. But I did not only just maintain the same price as fuel price has increased, I went even below. So I was charging 8,000 when fuel was 600 naira. But now fuel is 1,000. I was supposed to still maintain that price to show it's still fair enough. Do you understand? But I now reduced my price into 6,000. You can imagine that's a huge sacrifice. And you also try to communicate with your your clients. Do you understand? So that they can know the level of effort and sacrifice you're also putting on your own part to see that their businesses grow. Another thing that I do, I have the suppliers where my clients sends us to go and pick up the jobs, the product that will help them deliver. I don't charge him to go and pick up from those places. Most other logistic company will charge for going to pick up. These are the things that you do to make them feel that you take them as part of your business, that you are not just ripping them off. Do you understand? People are emotional beings. You connect with them in the emotional level. Let them see how you care. People are not. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. It's about caring. Do you understand? And people are moved based on the emotions and perceptions, not based on objective facts and reality most of the time. So you leverage on the human emotional tendency to strike a chord that would make these customers to remain loyal to you. Okay, with that, I think we have come to the end of this amazing training. If you have gotten value so far, share this video and get as many people on board. Help someone today that is jobless. Help someone today that is in financial crisis. Help someone today get back on his feet by sharing this training video to them. So in the next video, I'm going to be introducing you to our special offers. Do you understand? I've already packaged something very massive for you in course of this training that will help your business journey and grow to be speedily, do you understand, to be accelerated and to be smoother. Do you understand? Because my goal is to take you by the hand and make sure that you begin to get even exceeding results more than your expectation in the course of this business when you launch. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for being part of this training. I'll be waiting for you in the comment section and in the group. If you have not joined us on our Thrivehood Facebook group, you join there, you meet with other fellow students and community members, engage with them on WhatsApp. You are going to see the link on the comment section so that you can join us and then we can work together. There you have access to also other partners and other resources that we have that will facilitate your progress on this journey. So thank you, and see you in the next video where I share with you the unique offer.